right, this is week 2 of 2015. Ryan and I are going to do a leg day today. This is one of his final weeks of his current program he mentioned last week.
Rock on.
Trying to distract me there. Today we're doing leg day. Last week we did back and bicep, and today we're doing leg day. I haven't done a leg day since Sunday, so I'm pretty well rested coming into this. I think Ryan is as well from last week's leg day. So today is going to be squats, lunges, calf raises, leg extensions, hamstring curls, and then we finish off with some ab work. So we're going to show you what we're doing here now. All right, guys, here's the commentary section. Started out with 45-pound barbell. We're doing 10 sets of 10, so we don't want to go too crazy with the weight. Good warm-up as well. We want to do a couple sets just to warm up. Get the quads and the glutes nice and toasty so they're ready for the actual weight being put on the bar. As you can see, I like going with a lot of depth on my squats, but I've also been doing it for a long time. Ryan doesn't go as far at depth, but he doesn't need to either.
I think I could go a little deeper.
You could.
I think the ones in the beginning, I think I slacked on form, but I think, as the workout progressed, I think I got a little bit better.
So what we ended up agreeing on was 65 pounds. That's, adding the bar with the weights.
Kind of looked like a ghost there. The gym ghost.
It's a hoodie, man.
So a little bit better form, I think, for both of us.
I think that as we got warmed up, we both had better form. This is us down doing lunges. I was very ambitious. I did 2 25-pound plates for 50 pounds altogether. Pushed through. Thought about changing up later on the weights, but I suffered through. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. It's the quality of the lunges. You can see Ryan's are on point as well. Lunges only help you if you do it with good form. Yeah, you want to have a good enough weight to make it work. But, Ryan's using 15, so a total of 30 pounds. He's lugging around. But let's see from the side here real quick. You're going to see the on point. This is how you do a lunge. You step into it, go down, come up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. This came really natural to me. I feel like I like doing lunges.
So after lunges, we moved on to calf raises. I started out with the pants on because I was kind of didn't realize that I was moving along here. So we found the pants off, and here's a good shot of my calves. My copper fed knee braces. 65 pounds, I can do with the squats. 10 reps, 10. Getting some good extension there. You'll see Ryan's extension as well. He got very good extension. His extension is a little different than mine because where his footwork is, because he's taller than me. So naturally, your extension is going to look a little different. Ryan did a very good job. We probably mentioned this before in other places, but you have a little bit better balance than I do.
Yeah, that's like the one thing I have on Josh. Is like Josh is better than me in most things, but I think balance and good looks is what I have. Well, maybe not the good looks part, but definitely balance.
You have a beard, better beard.
Yes, I have a better beard.
beard on.
Yeah, I have a much better beard.
All right, so to finish up the legs, we switched over to supersetting leg extensions and hamstring curls. We started out with 35-pound plate. I ended up moving up to 45 pounds for my reps after this first set. But you see, just straight up extension, pop up, pop down. And then immediately when I was done, flip over, do the hamstring curls. Hamstring curls have always been a bit of a problem for me. It's not one of my strong points when it comes to leg workouts. My strongest leg points are my calf raises and my squats. Leg hamstring curls are not my best, so I took a lot of control here, getting used to the curl. Felt good on my calves, having that roll up and down on my leg. I'm doing calf raises, but this is going to be something I definitely need to work on down the road, and I'll get better at. So you see me just trying to maintain control through this. And you're going to see Ryan up here in a sec. Ryan, how did you feel about using this setup?
Well, I think it was the first time I ever used something like a machine like this. I'd used machines at the gym before, which I guess are similar, but this one in particular felt a little bit weird. But I think after I got done the first set, I think over the course of the workout, I think I got a little bit better. These were weird. I've never done this before. The hamstring curls. But I think I remember you saying at the end of the set that you thought I was doing a really nice job. So.
Yeah, once you learned how to control it,
yeah,
you were much better at it. I think at first you were kind of like, what is going on here? Mm-hmm. Which is understandable. You know, if you're not used to doing something, and let's be realistic, folks, you know, Ryan and I haven't gone to the gym much lately, so it's not like we've been using these machines. So after this switched over to abs, started out with some planks. We did 3 sets of 20 seconds on and 3 collapses. 10 seconds off. I went a little longer than I probably should have with each plank hold because I'm a little nuts. I'm actually used to doing longer than this on planks, but for this, for what we were doing, the idea was we just did a lot of reps. So the idea is just to engage the plank with the abs, and just doing our best. And that's me. Just hanging on probably a little longer than 20 seconds because, well, that's who I am. Ryan doing a much better job keeping his back straight than I did because I was telling him to keep the back straight.
Yeah.
He was kind of more so like, "Are you really doing 20 seconds?"
Yeah. Well, you said it should end at 1:30, and when I did it in my head, I was like, no, it should end at 1:20.
And that's what I realized. It
or a minute 20. Yeah.
So that's Ryan taking this little in-between break. All right, so this is what I did Russian twist with a 45-pound plate. I struggled. I gotta admit it. Gotta be real. I had trouble with my form. I had trouble getting the twist down. Not an exercise I do a lot. I was trying to be ambitious with the 45.
Yeah, so in order to kind of get through this, it would have taken an hour. So I sped up the video a little bit so we can move. But as you'll see at the end of this clip here, Josh was in some pretty hard pain. And he said we were going to do like 50 at first, and then we ended up doing 60.
I did more than 60.
And he did more than 60 because he lost count because I guess he was so exhausted. But you could tell, look at that face. Yeah.
I was grinding. Obviously, my balance wasn't the best either. Now, Ryan.
After Josh grinded that out, I wanted to have a little fun, so I'm driving a car.
Ryan was much better at this night when he pounded these through.
Well, the thing, I think one thing you need to think about is the fact that I've been doing these things for the last, couple weeks, and this is your first time doing these workouts in like this, like
format
volume
in like 3 months.
Like, to be honest, I mean, like, I feel like the volume completely changes the game. I mean, you think you can do these things with, like a small weight and then or with a bigger weight, and then you get like halfway through and you're like, nope, I can't do this.
And that's the end of the workout. Good job, Ryan.
Thanks, man.
Well, we just finished my drink here. We did legs and abs. I'm a little toasty right now. I'm having trouble walking down the stairs, but I'll survive. Alright, so we're on our way now, after we had our post-workout drinks, to Island Shore. Island Shore is our favorite Chinese restaurant in this area of New Jersey. I'm still a little tired from our workout, which is why you can see that I'm having a little trouble holding the camera steady.
I feel like you went a little ham on the, what was it? The leg raises? Or no?
Well,
no,
the lunges.
The lunges.
The lunges and the leg raises.
The lunges specifically. And I think the 25 pounds is a little much, but for the Russian, whatever you call those things.
Russian twists.
Right. But I feel like you went really hard on yourself with the lunges. Because you were just like, I've never seen anyone sweat that much in like a session of lunges.
You haven't watched me work out enough.
Yeah,
well, the thing for me is that I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses are, and I know that squats are a strength of mine, but lunges are something that I'm not as good at because of my knees and the balance aspect. So I kind of want to push myself a little bit, because the more you push yourself, the better you can become at something. If you don't try, you're never going to get better. And I think that's kind of a thing I want to take away from this for everybody, which is a lot of times in life, people don't try stuff because they don't think they can do it. And I think a lot in life, you got to remember, if you don't try it, you're not going to get better. You're not going to improve in life. It's not just fitness, it's anything in life. Practice makes perfect is the old saying. And, you look at all the people who are great at things in life. they didn't do it because they were born with those abilities all the time. They had to practice. They had to work on it.
So you see that picture of Mark Lobliner's legs and the redwoods?
Yes.
I thought that was pretty nuts.
That was hilarious. It's like, is that a picture of Redwood or Mark Lobliner's quads? I was like, that's hilarious. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Wonton soup's the best, folks. We jokingly call it the magic elixir.
We're doing a terrible job of this. There we go.
Yes, you are.
Josh
I got the
has
same
some-
thing.
Josh has some noodle. So how do you get legs like that? How do you get Mark Lobliner legs?
You have to have trained for at least 10 years, your legs. Well, minimum of 5.
I just didn't know like legs could be like that.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
also you have to have a low body fat percentage.
Right.
He's probably, you're around about maybe 7%.
Really?
Yeah. He's pretty lean year round. And the other thing is he does a lot of heavy weight. You know, the more vascular, the more definition you have in your muscles, it's because of the amount of weight you lift. The heavier weight you lift, the more definition you get. People think that cardio gives you definition. All cardio does is improve your, cardiovascular system, your blood circulation, strengthens the immune system a little bit. You know, it helps with the process of fat transport across the mitochondria, but it doesn't really tone your muscles like lifting does. And studies show that all the time. And in fact, there was a study done. There's been numerous studies been done, but one of my favorites is they took a bunch of women at the University of Massachusetts of Science, and they had one group of women, all they did was lift. One group, all they did was cardio. And they had one group that did cardio and lifting. And they found that for women, the lifting actually got them in better shape if they only did lifting. Now, obviously, they were on a very heavy lifting regimen.
Right.
Women who did lifting and cardio had excellent results as well. But they found that the women who did cardio only had almost no muscle definition. They just looked skinny. And I think that's really the thing people have to understand, and that is, whether you're a male or a female, lifting, a certain amount of lifting is always going to help you. It's always going to improve your physiology, it's going to improve your overall stabilization, your health. And that's why you want to keep a variety. You know, throw in some cardio, help with your heart health. You want to lift, because lifting is going to help you strengthen your body. You want to do, different things, whether it's MMA training, you want to do some yoga, some Pilates, different things to challenge them. The more challenged you are, the more change can happen. Change equals gains.
Did you hear that, boys and girls? Change equals gains.
So do veins.
And veins. Look at the colors in that. Like, I would bathe in this.
That's a bit extreme.
No, it's not.
All right, so we're going to wrap it up here for this weekend's Weekend Warrior. Ryan and I left Island Shore. As you saw, I had chicken and broccoli. I actually ordered brown rice, and they gave me pork fried rice. So I kind of made do. I actually didn't eat all the rice. I didn't really eat all the rice anyway. Just because it's more so a filler than anything else. Because I also had the wonton soup before. I kind of used that as a carb load instead of the rice. But I still got my chicken, still got my broccoli, still got my carrots. Ryan, what did you have again?
General Tso's. Or Sal's or whatever.
General Tso's chicken. So his
A little less healthy, but I managed to eat the broccoli.
Yeah. The thing is that, no matter where you go out to eat, and that's kind of what we want to show you folks, is that no matter where you go, you can find something healthy on the menu. And depending on if you're eating before your workout, after your workout, it really depends on, what you're eating. I always tell people, if it's before a workout, you want to eat an apple. You want to eat something that's not going to be heavy in your stomach, but it's going to help you fuel. After your workout, you want to have some carbs. You need maybe like a banana. Chicken's always a good option. I always tell people, don't go too heavy. during the day before a workout, just because you don't want it sitting in your stomach. But after a workout, you can carb up. You can try to get the most of your carbs after workouts, because your body's going to need the fuel after you just burned off a bunch of fuel. So anyway, we're going to sign off here. Thanks for joining us this week. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment. Let us know if you liked or disliked the video. We read all the comments because, well, we're always open to hear what people have to say. Right, Ryan?
Heck yeah, we are.
Catch y'all next time.